Good morning, brothers and sisters. This video is being released at 4 a.m. On this Good Friday, and you're going to see a series of videos throughout the day kind of recounting different times and what was happening as Jesus gave his life for us so that we could be free from sin, so that we could have victory over sin and victory over death. Jesus said to his followers in Mark 10:33, he said, "We're going up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man will be betrayed to the chief priests and teachers of the law. They will condemn him to death and will hand him over to the Gentiles, who will mock him and spit on him, flog him, and kill him. 3 days later, he would rise." And so today, as I mentioned at various points, we're going to recount this story that means everything to us. Everything. The sacrifice he gave was incredible. The lengths he went to make us right with God. So we're going to recount what happened between 4 and 6 a.m. as we talk about Jesus' trial before Annas and Caiaphas. So I'm going to read from Matthew chapter 26, verses 57 to 68. And this is after Jesus has been arrested. It says, "Those who had arrested Jesus took him to Caiaphas, the high priest, where the teachers of the law and the elders had assembled. But Peter followed him at a distance, right up to the courtyard of the high priest. He entered and sat down with the guards to see the outcome. The chief priests and the whole Sanhedrin were looking for false evidence against Jesus so they could put him to death. But they did not find any, though many false witnesses came forward. Finally, 2 came forward and declared, 'This fellow said, I'm able to destroy the temple of God and rebuild it in 3 days.' Then the high priest stood up and said to Jesus, 'Are you not going to answer? What is this testimony that these men are bringing against you?' But Jesus remained silent. The high priest said to him, 'I charge you under oath by the living God, tell us if you are the Christ, the Son of God.' 'Yes, it's as you say,' Jesus replied. 'But I will say to all of you, in the future you will see the Son of Man sitting at the right hand of the Mighty One and coming on the clouds of heaven.' Then the high priest tore his clothes and said, 'He's spoken blasphemy. Why do we need any more witnesses? Look, now you have heard the blasphemy. What do you think?' 'He is worthy of death,' they answered. Then they spit in his face and struck him with their fists. Others slapped him and said, 'Prophesy to us, Christ, who hit you?' This is what happened to our Savior on the day he gave his life for us."